Let's go!
Hey guys, it's Retro Grandad here, and welcome back to another video. Today I have two really cool things to show you. So I've recently gone to Omegas Emporium and bought something amazing to add to the collection. And also I found a console in its original box with two boxed games from 1978. So I'm really looking forward to showing you what I found in today's video. So I'll show you Omegas Emporium and the find that I had there first. But I actually didn't pay for this find because I went for a day out with my grandma and granddad. As you will have known if you've been a long time viewer of the channel, Retro Grandad, who I like to call him on the channel, and does feature every now and again. And I found something that I liked in Omegas Emporium, and he actually bought it for me because we went for a day out in Attleborough. So yeah, I really appreciate that if you are watching this. Really cool thing to add to the collection. If you enjoyed this video, please like, please subscribe to our channel Retrohead. But without further ado, let's go to Omegas Emporium. So here I am in Omegas Emporium, and the pickup that I got from here, again thanks to Retro Grandad, is a game that I've wanted in my collection for absolutely years. And it was a really good price as well, so I really look forward to showing you what that is at the end. So that was Omegas Emporium, an absolutely awesome gaming shop, but now let's go back to the games room and check out those pickups. So I'm back from Omegas Emporium, and as I said, I've got something really awesome to add to the collection, and my granddad actually bought me. So the condition of this item isn't the best, but when I tell you the price, you'll know why I decided to buy it, and that is Pokémon Stadium on the N64. Now this is boxed and it has the insert and everything, but no manual, but it is the one that includes the transfer pack. But CEX sell this boxed with no manual for $55. And Omegas Emporium actually did it for £40, so I really appreciate that if you're watching this, because that is a really good deal. As you can see, the condition isn't the best, but it's still pretty nice, and the artwork on it is absolutely lovely. Like, I love the Pokemon artwork on that. I'm not really into Pokemon like cards or anything like that, but the games I am going to try and get. Like I said, no manual in this, so we do have a little N64 health and safety booklet, and one of these really cool posters, which I'll unfold now, because the artwork on these is absolutely awesome. As you can see, obviously you've got to have a really big Pokemon side there with a Pikachu N64, which is awesome. And the other side we have N64 and Game Boy Color. See, I absolutely love finding little stuff like this inside these boxes. We also have the Pokémon Stadium cartridge here in really nice condition. Now, I've never played Pokémon Stadium, and I've never actually played many of the old Pokémon games. I used to have Pokémon Blue and Pokémon Silver in the collection, and they're the only two that I've actually played, but I only had them loose, so I traded them in at CEX. I would like to get those boxed if I can in the future. As I said, this does have its insert here, which is really good, because I think if it didn't have this insert, this would be a real pain to find. And we also have the N64 transfer pack, so you could put your Game Boy Pokemon game in the back there and, like, you know, transfer your Pokemon. And this is in really nice condition, and I'm really looking forward to using this, but I will have to get an original Game Boy Pokemon game because I don't have one anymore. But I'm still really looking forward to using this, and you can play the game without it, so I'll definitely be playing the game very soon. But yeah, really pleased to add Pokemon Stadium to the collection, as I've got to say again, the artwork on it is just so cool. I will never get into the Pokemon cards or nothing, but I will try and get some of the older Pokemon games if I can. And the other pickup's also so cool. So I recently stopped in at a recycling centre, which is basically a shop they have on a tip site, and anything that they think is like too good or people can donate, they can sell stuff to sell for charity. And I found something so cool in there this time, like really awesome. And this is a console in the box from 1978, fully working with two boxed games. And it is a Prinztronic VC 6000. So if you can remember Dixon's back in the day, a huge sort of electrical shop, Prinztronic was their like own brand of consoles. I do actually have another Prinztronic in the collection that I'll show you in a future video at some point. But this one is cooler because my one doesn't take cartridges, but this one actually has separate games for it. There's no games inside it, you have to buy cartridges. And I know this box isn't in overly good condition, but considering this is from 1978, this is just so cool that it actually still exists. And you can see all the artwork and everything. I absolutely love the artwork on it. And look at that family on the side of the box there. They're having a great time with their new Prinztronic. See, I was really, really pleased to find this, as you just never see stuff like this. So this was sold as spares and repairs as untested for £20, and they had £10 each on the 2 boxed games. But they actually said at the counter, if you want to take the lot, you could just take it for 30. So I was like, yeah, I'll just take it for 30. I'm really pleased with it. It took me absolutely ages to tune it in, but it did finally end up working. I'd say I was probably trying to tune it in for about 45 minutes to an hour, but I did finally get it working, and I'll show you a bit of footage in a minute. But first of all, I want to show you what the console looks like. So here we have the console here, and as you can see, there's 2 controllers in the main console, and the actual wire that plugs into the telly, the aerial, is actually fused into the back. You've got this like little switch here. So yeah, as I said, this took like at least 45 minutes to tune into the telly. It took absolutely ages, but I tried to show you what the console actually looks like. So here we have one of the controllers. They're both identical. So you have your 2 main buttons that you use here and here. These are like your shoot buttons for most of the games. And then you can move the analog stick like this. It actually stays the way you put it, which I actually thought when I bought it is that broken, but that is actually how they're supposed to be. So both the controllers are absolutely the same. And then we have the console here, which I still think looks really smart even still today. And what was a good thing about it is I was playing it for quite a while, and it got like a little bit lukewarm, but it doesn't get too warm or nothing like that. So you've got the on-off switch here, load programs. So if you've got a game that you want to load up, you've got to press this button here. Games select, because each cartridge has like different games inside it. I'll show you in a minute. And you can see if you want to start or pause it, you press this one. And this is where you put your cartridge. But I really like the look and the branding of this console. So I think it looks really smart. Here I have one of the cartridges here, and as you can see, if you press these buttons, you can press to get the different games up. So you've got tank battles, night shooting, short range bullets, and plane battles. And you put the cartridge in the console like this, and then press it down. And I just think this looks like so smart. It's so well built. Like, it doesn't feel like it's going to break or anything's going to break off. It's really solid, and I'm actually really impressed with the console. As I said, I've never actually seen one of these Prinztronic ones before. I do have another one in the collection that is basically just a Pong console, which I'll show you in another video. But I am really pleased to have this in the collection. So that is the console, and I still think that looks really smart even still today. And we also have 2 boxed games that I bought as well, and these are both boxed and complete with their little manuals. So the first one is Air Sea Attack, and the other one is Tank Plane Battle. Now, I have absolutely no, hardly any knowledge of the Prinztronic, but I absolutely love those boxes, and they look really cool. There's nothing on the back, so you won't get to know much if you bought them, and the manuals inside are literally just like one piece of paper, really. But considering these are also from the 70s, the condition of them is so good. And this is what the cartridges look like. As you can see, they carry on with the silver and black colour scheme of the console. And when these cartridges are in the console, it looks really, really smart, even still today. Now, the footage I've got of this console is very, very wonky. And that is because the console, the wires in the back, not the power one, but the one that plugs into the TV, are fused. So you have to have it very, very close to the telly. So I basically had to put the camera in a really weird position. So I'm sorry about the wonky footage, but this is the console fully working. As you can see, just a little bit of footage of it there, but I'll add some more footage at the end of this video. But I am so pleased to have this in the collection. Normally I don't really collect anything pre-NES, but I am so excited to have this, so I think it's absolutely awesome. So when I bought this, obviously it cost £20 for the console, and the games were basically £5 each instead of £10 each. So £30 all in. They do sell on eBay every now and again for spares for about £25 to £30, so I knew my money was safe. So if I wanted to get some money back if it was broken, I could sell it and get a bit of money back. But I am definitely not selling this. As it's working, this is definitely going in my collection. as it is so cool. Let me know if this is the sort of thing that you would buy in the comments down below. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, please subscribe. And as I said, there'll be some more footage of the Prinztronic at the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!